Hey guys, hope you're right, hope you're enjoying Friday. Thank you for joining me here today. How are you guys doing? Did anything exciting today? Got any plans for the weekend? Look at that. I think we're gonna give it probably about a minute before we actually start everything. So, my name is Romas, but I'll introduce myself later as well. For now, I'm just gonna give it a bit of a time, just so more people can join in on the fun. Hey Tomasz, you alright? How's it going? I see some familiar faces, some familiar names. It's always good to see. Happy Friday. Is it Catherine? Yes. Yeah, guys, ask questions. We are running this on 2 different Instagrams, so I might not see everything you guys are saying, but I'll try to keep an eye on both chats. We'll be starting in just a bit. And I'm just enjoying a lovely soft drink before we start. I do have my flatmates around as well, so don't be scared if you hear doors opening up. It's not a ghost, it's just my flatmates. So got a nice little home bar, which I'm very lucky to have. So we're keeping her busy during the quarantine. Hello Snowball, how are you? James, we are expanding our collection, so you know, if you want to send us some more, please do. Please do. I think we'll be starting about half a minute, and then other people can join in a bit. Anybody has any plans for the weekend? Anything exciting during these times? Any cocktails? Thank you, Snowball. My favourite spirits? I would go... It's a hard choice because we've got quite a good selection. Probably with the La Medida Mezcal. It's super nice. Mezcal, smoky, very good. Quite expensive as well, and almost empty, which is a bit of a problem. Besides that, we've got the Wrecking Coast rum. Plum liqueur rum, very, very nice. Other stuff. Cool. There's some comedians in the chat. Yes, so I think we can start now because I see some questions about the actual product. So, my name is Romas. I work for Shake&Stir. We provide bespoke mixology solutions for events. That'd be cocktail design, mobile bars, staffing, consultancy, running the drink service during your event, that kind of stuff. And we partnered up with NIX&KIX. I know this might, the image might be mirrored. I'm sorry about that. We tried fixing it. But yes, NIX&KIX. We've known NIX&KIX for about 5 years now. I think we met them when we were starting up, and we met Kirsten and Julia, who are the owners of NIX&KIX, and we really like the product, and it's been amazing to see them grow so much in the past 5 years. And basically it's a soft drink, no added sugar, no caffeine, vegan, very low in calories, and there's 4 different flavors, which are all really nice, and the thing that kind of encapsulates all of them is they all have a bit of cayenne pepper in them. So as you know, is it capsaicin? I think I'm mispronouncing that word, but basically chili peppers have capsaicin, and that gives metabolism a boost. It kind of releases endorphins as well, so it has a nice kick to it and gives you a bit of energy, but it's all natural, no added sugars, and very exciting flavors. They actually, NIX&KIX, they took us to the chili farm where they get the chilies from. It's in Bedfordshire. So, they showed us around how they produce the chilies there, and we get to try all kinds of different varieties as well, so it was very nice of them. And yeah, we worked them with a couple of times, and they asked if we'd be interested in doing a little cocktail masterclass with NIX&KIX. Kind of simple drinks that you can make at home. Hopefully, you don't need too many like crazy ingredients, not too much equipment. And yeah, I think we'll start making the drinks now. Yes, cool. So, we'll be making 3 drinks today. All the equipment that you need is a shaker. If you don't have a shaker, you can use maybe a jam jar with a lid, a glass jam jar, or a maybe protein shaker. You can always use that. Or a plastic reusable coffee cup with a tight lid. As long as it's kind of like solid, you can do without a shaker. Then we'll need a bar spoon. If you don't have a bar spoon, any long spoon thingy will work. And then a strainer as well. And again, if you don't have that, you can find alternatives. Quite easy for that. So 3 drinks we're making today with the NIX&KIX range. I'll start with the first one. It's our Blood Orange Fizz, which is a twist on an Aperol Spritz. Aperol Spritz, as most of you know, classic Italian cocktail, one of the most popular cocktails in the world. Actually, Aperol wasn't always associated with the Spritz. Back in Italy, in the beginning of the 19th century, when the region of Venice was owned by the Habsburg Empire, there was a lot of German German soldiers and diplomats and traders coming into Venice. And they thought that the Italian wines were a bit too strong for their palate. So they would ask to spray the wine with a bit of water. And in German, as you know, or may not know, spray is spritzen. So that's how the Spritz was born. It was basically just wine and sparkling water. After a while, in the 20th century, Aperol kind of became more popular and people started adding that instead of the wine. And then later on, also, people started adding Prosecco. And yeah, that's how the Aperol Spritz was born. We will be using Aperol for this one. So, lovely stuff. Aperol is... Give me 2 seconds. I'll just get my jigger. Real quick. Oops. There we go. I'm back. Sorry about that. I knew I forgot something, and that's the only one thing that I forgot. So anyways, we're going to start. If you don't have a jigger, you can use a shot glass. You can kind of eyeball it. This is not rocket science, just, you know. We will have the recipes both on the Shake&Stir and the NIX&KIX Instagram. So if you want to make these drinks, or if you just want to have a chat, please do message us on both of these platforms. So yeah, we'll start with 50 mils of Aperol. You should grab the biggest wine glass you have, because then you'll have more of the drink. Then we'll put some ice. Try to top it up very much to the top with ice. I'm using quite big chunks of ice, which is, I prefer using big chunks of ice because it melts a lot slower and it keeps the drink colder for a lot longer. So yeah, we got like a big, this one actually, got a nice big silicone tray. Freeze that up, cut it up. It's a bit time consuming, but I got plenty of time nowadays. So yeah, so that's 50 mils of Aperol, and then what you do is you top it up with half Prosecco or your sparkling wine of choice. I'm gonna open this up real quick, hope it doesn't explode. Questions? Yes. I'm not sure about the quantities in ounces. But if you message us, we'll convert mils into ounces for you. There you go. And yeah, so you top it up, equal parts of NIX&KIX orange and turmeric, and equal parts of the Prosecco. So the blood orange and turmeric, I think, works really well with this drink. It has kind of citrusy base, but has a bit of spice from the turmeric. As you know, turmeric is an antioxidant, so yeah, that. A bit more on that. Give it a very light stir. Basically, you don't want to kill the bubbles by stirring it too hard. So just a couple of up and down motions, so it mixes all together. Give it a little taste, and then garnish it with a nice grapefruit, grapefruit slice. Yeah, and there you go. That's the Blood Orange Fizz. Very nice, refreshing, very good. 1 second. It is very good. Yeah. It's perfect for picnics in the garden, picnics on the balcony, picnics in your bedroom, just, you know, wherever you find space. So kind of the citrus notes from the NIX&KIX really come through. It's not too sweet because NIX&KIX doesn't really have any added sugars, stuff like that. So lovely. I'll put this to the side because if I leave it here, I'm drinking everything. The next drink I'm making is the NIX Cup. NIX Cup. So when I came to UK about 9 years ago. I wasn't a huge fan of the Pimm's and lemonade drink. I thought it's always like, it's too sweet, it's not strong enough, have it as like a fruit salad. But after spending my first summer here, I really started enjoying it because it's such a summery good drink to share with friends. You can just fill up a pitcher. So I decided to do a little twist on the Pimm's and lemonade. So we'll be using, I already prepared the jug with some fruit. You can put whatever fruit you want, obviously. I think having citrus and mint is the most important one because that kind of gives it a lot of flavor. I also put some raspberries inside. And this is making a jug of it, so it's going to be about 5 servings. So for 5 servings, we will put 200 mils of Pimm's. So that works out 40 mils per serving. It's quick maths. There you go. And then I'll add a bit of gin as well, just to kind of make it a bit stronger, give it a little bit of a punch. We're using Portobello Road, very nice kind of classic gin. And then we'll add 75 mils of this for the jug. So it would be about 15 mils per drink. So you don't want to make it too strong, but just have a bit of a kick. There you go, that's 2 shots and a half. There you go. And then you just want to give it a little stir, just to let all that fruit infuse with the spirits a bit. While you're doing that, you can, I don't know, share an interesting fact with your guests. For example, did you know that Pimm's, is the official drink of the Wimbledon Tennis Festival tournament, and during 2 weeks of the tennis matches, they drink. The guests on site drink about 320,000 glasses of Pimm's. So it's quite a popular drink. I don't think it's going to be that much this year, but yeah. Give it a little stir, and then we'll top it up with NIX&KIX cucumber and mint. So I think it kind of works with these British flavors. Cucumber, mint, very refreshing, not too sweet. And we'll do 2.5 cans of the NIX&KIX. 2.5 cans of that, so it works out half a can per serving. Can check some questions. Yes, the Kix cup. So it's really good for sharing. It's quite nice, herbal, fruity. I'll just do half a can here. There we go. And again, we're going to give it a little bit of a stir. Nothing too crazy, just to kind of combine everything together. And then, like I said, I do have flatmates, so I might make them. Oh, that's really nice. Might make a couple of these. These are not all for me. Just grab your glasses and put big chunks of ice. There we go, and then what we'll just pour it into the glass, nice and easy. And then we'll add some fruit from the salad as well. Just leave it in the cup. There we go. We'll just add a tiny bit of goodness. So again, very good for drinking in your garden, just a nice summer drink. Very refreshing, the herbal, the fruity. Great for sharing. And yeah, give it one last stir, mix everything nicely. Put this away, I'll have that later. And yeah, so that is the NIX cup with the cucumber and mint NIX&KIX. Very nice. Kind of, you get the coolness from the mint from both inside, from the actual mint and the NIX&KIX. Very good. I'll leave these on the side for my flatmates later on, or I might drink them myself. We'll see how this goes. Cool, and then last drink. So I'm just checking any questions if I missed. I'm sure I missed a lot. Thank you, thank you. The last drink is going to be a shake and drink. So shaking a cocktail, it's important for, I think, five reasons, more or less. The obvious ones are you mix everything together very well, you make the drink cold, you add dilution to your drink. So after you've done shaking the drink, usually about 20 to 30% of it is water from melting the ice, and you need that dilution to kind of make it a bit more palatable drink. And then you also aerate the drink, so when you shake hard, the air bubbles create kind of a texture that you don't get by just stirring a cocktail, so kind of get that kind of cloudy texture. Quite nice. And number 5 is, what's number 5? Oh yeah, it's just really fun to do. Like shaking a cocktail is nothing like it. So we'll start very simple. We'll add some big chunks of ice into the shaker, and then it's going to be a vodka-based cocktail. So we'll be using, where's the vodka? Oh yeah, we'll be using the Sapling's vodka. I don't know if you guys seen or heard of it. Very nice London vodka made with wheat, which gives that nice distinct sweetness to it. And they actually plant a tree for every bottle that they sell, so they're very eco-friendly, and they try to kind of neutralize carbon footprint and those kind of things. So, and just really nice product and beautiful bottle. Yeah, so we'll be adding a shot of this, so 25 mils. Sorry, no, not a shot, 35 mils, so a good shot, yeah. So it's 35 mils, so like a shot and a half of the vodka. Then we'll add a shot of Martini Rosso, red vermouth. I'm not Stanley Tucci, so I really don't mind what vermouth you use. Martini Rosso is just as fine, and also we drank all the other vermouths, so yeah, just got that left. Yeah, so 1 shot of Martini Rosso, so just 25 mils. And then we'll just add some sweet and some sour to it. I got some freshly squeezed lemon juice right here, and that's going to be 20 mils, so just under 1 shot. 20 mils of that. And then I'll also add just a tiny bit of honey, about 15 mils of honey, and I added a bit of hot water, just a tiny dash of hot water to the honey to make it a bit more runny and more manageable. Again, if you don't have a jigger and you can't measure 15 mils or 20 mils, it's fine. You can always make it and then just have a little taste, and if you think it needs a bit more sour, a bit more sweet, you can always add it in the end. So maybe if you're not sure, just add a bit less at the beginning and then you can always add more. Yeah, so that's it. So it's vodka, red vermouth, honey and lemon, and then I give it a little tap and then give it a little shake. There you go, so that's the shake. You should shake the cocktail for about 10 to 12 seconds, so half the amount of time it should take you to wash your hands. So yeah, that's nice, shaken up. And then we'll just pick a nice highball glass, simple, and then add ice to it. Again, as much ice as you can fit. Then you'll use your double strainer or anything you can find to kind of keep the ice and all the lemony bits inside. Nice strain. I'm going to move this now. And then you'll top this one up with NIX&KIX, probably my favorite NIX&KIX, watermelon and hibiscus. When I was a little kid, I used to drink a lot of hibiscus tea, and I didn't realize how much I miss it until I tried this, because there's not a lot of hibiscus products on the market. Because it's quite nice, kind of a bit tangy, so very good. And then just top that up. There you go. So about 100 mils of the NIX&KIX. And where did I put my spoon? Trying to find my spoon. Just stir it up. Can't find my spoon. I'll just stir it with my lovely tongs. There you go. And then for the garnish, I'm just gonna use a nice, lovely little chili pepper. Obviously, you need that. And there you go. So that is the Bloom Again. Sorry, I didn't mention the name yet. Bloom Again. So it's vodka, Martini Rosso, honey, lemon, and NIX&KIX. watermelon and hibiscus. It's quite nice, fruity, very refreshing. And yeah, so that's the 3 drinks. They also have mango and ginger flavor that we didn't get a chance to make a drink with because I didn't want to make it a bit too long. But it's also very nice. Mango and ginger works really well with either rum or tequila or anything kind of like that, strong flavor. Yeah, so I think this. I see Snowball told me to stir with my finger. That's a good shout, but maybe not during the pandemic. You know, don't really want to be putting fingers in drinks. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. Do you guys have any questions or anything about the product? Oh yeah, so you can get this obviously in UK. In UK you can get it in Waitrose, some selected Tesco's and Sainsbury's. You can get it in Whole Foods, I believe, and online at Ocado. And if you're not in the UK, you can also get it in Ireland. You can get it in Switzerland, Germany, Netherlands, and Monaco, I believe. So if you're there, check them out. Very nice, like I said, low calorie, no added sugar, vegan, not too sweet, just a good alternative to sugary drinks, and you can make some lovely cocktails with it as well. Yeah, and I think, is there any questions? You're welcome, you're welcome. Yeah, I see a lot of smiley faces, so that means that's good, right? Crying smiley emojis. Yeah, thank you so much for joining in, and I think I will. Did I miss something? No, yeah. If you want to get the recipes, please get in touch with either NIX&KIX through Instagram or Shake&Stir. We'll share them with you. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to message us. We're always happy to chat, especially nowadays when life's a bit quieter. So stay positive, guys. Will you make any more live videos? Yeah, for sure. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, why not? Especially if NIX&KIX comes up with new flavors, we have to test those out. So I asked a little while. Sorry, I can't really reach the phone to scroll through the chat. Any more questions? Yeah, if you have questions, just message us on Instagram, please. And hopefully you enjoyed the little presentation. And I think I will drink all these drinks now. So thank you and bye. And off. Boom. And boom.